So I'm going to go over today mindset when you're going live. First of all, welcome to day one of my Go Live and Get Known challenge, a 7-day challenge where every single day I'm going to go live. I'm going to give you ideas for going live. I'm going to give you tools, suggestions. I'm just going to double check because the last time I looked, my lives were showing up as locked. I think this is, let me just make sure that everybody can see. Also, by the way, if I don't know you, welcome. Or if you don't know me, welcome. My name is Rebecca Kramer, and I teach my clients how to get clients online. I teach my clients how to use social selling to grow their business. And guess what? When you go live, that builds trust. And when you build trust with someone, they feel like they can buy from you if you solve a problem. So, today I am going to go over confidence, mindset, how to be successful going live. Consistency is probably one of the most important things when it comes to going live, because what happens every time that you take an action, you're building a muscle, right? You're practicing for the next time and the next time and the next time. And even if it's just by accident, you're always going to continue to improve, especially if you do it consistently. The other thing that happens when you do things consistently is that people will start to show up. People will actually start to show up, and they'll expect that you're going to be there. They'll expect that you're showing up as well. When you start to be consistent, you start to get confidence, the confidence that you maybe didn't have the first time. Maybe you didn't even have the same confidence the last time. But now that you have an idea, you know what you're doing, you know what to expect, that you'll start to feel more confident. So some things that you can do to make sure that you feel comfortable and confident when you are going live. So the very first thing is to make sure that you're prepared. Because although certainly you can go live spur of the moment if you feel like you can provide value when you go live. Make sure that you're providing some sort of value, whether it's entertainment value, relatability, education. You want to always make sure that you're providing value. Going live and talking about the subject that you're the expert at, that really is ideal, right? That's the ideal scenario. If you can go live and show people, demonstrate that you're an expert, of course you're going to have confidence, because people will start to show up. People will start to pay attention to you. People will start to believe that you're an expert. If you're teaching, they will also start to recognize and feel this sense of reciprocity. Like, you're giving to me, now I want to, buy from you. I want to refer you to someone because I believe that you're an expert. So making sure that you are prepared. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. I know that you know what your clients, and we'll dive into this later this week, specific things for you to talk about. I wanted to get mindset out of the way the very first day, even before I talk about tools, because, well, first of all, I believe that the tool thing you're going to figure out if you want to figure it out. I'll talk about how to better figure it out tomorrow. But for today, I want to talk about mindset, because I know that it is a hard thing to go live. It's a hard thing to go live, and then it's an even harder thing to do consistently. So making sure that you're prepared. I would say if you can get, say, 3 bullet points, 5 bullet points ready so that you have an idea of what you're talking about during the session that you're going live. There's different ways that you can go live. Certainly, if you're going to talk with someone else, that's amazing. But just making sure that you have the bullet points available so that you know what to talk about. The other thing, sometimes what happens is if you're really nervous, you might forget things. Or if you get easily distracted, you might forget things. I get easily distracted. So having those bullet points as a reference point, it will make you more confident about everything that you're talking about because you feel confident about what you're talking about. So making sure that you're prepared, making sure that you also understand it's for live right now. By the way, if you're watching this live, below, #live. If you're watching this on replay, #replay, just chat it below. Here's the thing. Just because you're going live right now in the moment, just because I'm going live right now in this moment, it doesn't mean that the people that are watching right now, you're not the only people that are going to potentially have access to view this. You're not the only person. You're not the only person that's going to watch or get value just in this moment. This live is going to live wherever I decided to stream. It will likely be shown there right away as soon as I'm done until I delete it. And so consider the fact that you're also building a library of content. And when you go live, people are able to actually connect with you. It's not just a post that you typed out, used Grammarly, used a filter for the photo. It's not perfect. It's you working through things. It's you asking questions. The more prepared you are, and I don't even want to say the more prepared you are, actually, just make sure that you're prepared. Don't make sure that you're more prepared. Does that make sense? Don't spend a lot of time taking action. That's what I want you to always remember, not just for today, but for everything that we talk about. It's much better for you to take action and get something accomplished, get something completed that you can learn from than not taking action or delaying, taking longer. So what will start to come from being prepared and doing all the things and having people even respond when you are, because that's what will happen, right? As you go live, there may be haters. There probably will be haters. If you do it enough, there's definitely going to be haters. Let me tell you. There will be people who are not okay with you going live. There will be people who are jealous that they don't have the confidence to go live. And it's not even like you have the confidence to go live. It's just that you're taking the actions. Successful people, it's not that you don't have the fear. It's just that you make the decision to do it anyways. And that's what advances you. And that's what is going to bring you to the next level within your business. So, consistency. That's why we're here, right? That's why we're doing the Go Live and Get Known challenge. Consistency is so important because what happens is people will come back. They'll anticipate that you're going to be on at that time. They'll even maybe worry if you're not. That happens with some of the things that I go live with, right? Consistency ensures that your audience will feel confident and believing that you're always going to be there. Consistency will give you the confidence that you maybe don't have, because you know you have to show up. You know that even if you don't want to do it, you have to take the actions, because there's someone, potentially someone who's a future client, potentially someone who needs help, whose problem you can solve. There's potentially someone waiting for you. So, going live for 7 days. We're going to do it together. I'm going to come on here every single day, probably, well, for sure in the Facebook group. My Facebook group is Social Selling Growth Hustlers. And I'm going to be coming live every single day for the next 7 days. And I would love for you to join my challenge. So if you haven't joined, it's not too late. I'm going to help hold you accountable. So I'm going to ask you to go live not with me, but on your own every single day for the next 7 days. I'm going to come on at this same time each day so that I can teach you things. So today we talked about mindset and what are some really important things for feeling confident or taking action even if you don't feel confident. Tomorrow we're going to talk about tools, techniques, process, the technical stuff. Super important, maybe knowledge we don't all have. So join me tomorrow. If you haven't signed up for the challenge, it's not too late. I believe the link is below. If the link is not below, I'm going to double check. And I will post the link. Otherwise, make sure that you tag me. And I'm super excited. Throw your link in the group, in my Facebook group of wherever you go live. Share it with the group. And I'm going to see you tomorrow. So challenge for today, make sure you go live and talk about an FAQ or something that you're excited about. Talk about the challenge. Why not? Okay. So I'll see you tomorrow, and let me know if it's exciting for you, if it's nerve-wracking, however you feel. I want to know about it.